Good evening. It's Sophie going live, day 130. For those who don't know, I'm doing this 1 year challenge, so I go live on Facebook every day. Try to tell you a little bit about my journey, about how I'm doing building my business online, and ups and downs and insights and stuff. So today I don't know. Uh, I I want to say clever things, and I want to have something to say, and at the same time I'm not terribly inspired tonight. I don't know. I had a nice day. I was with my kids. It was a really nice time. And this evening I'm annoyed and frustrated, but it's about something that's actually got nothing to do with my business online. So I'm not quite sure that sharing it here is of value to anyone, but I'll tell you a little bit about it anyway. No, I mean, I'm facing fairly difficult decisions about our situation with homeschooling, because there you go, homeschooling is legal in some parts of Switzerland, not everywhere, and in the part where I live in, because it's one of the areas in Switzerland where it's legal, our numbers have grown. It's still a tiny minority, but our numbers have grown recently, and the authorities don't really like that. And a group of us have been. The authorities want to tighten the law, change the law, make it more difficult for us to do what we do. And a group of us have been trying to cooperate with the authorities and say, look, we know you, we understand your concerns, we know you want to make sure that we're doing a good job, but this is a fundamental right, and we want to be able to continue doing this, and we want everybody else to be able, who might want to do it, to be allowed to do it. It's hard to know what is the best line, isn't it, of action, really, in this kind of situation. I'm always pulled between one side of me says, well, we just have to all put up a united front and just stand firm and refuse any changes, and basically kind of, just whatever comes our way, we just have to refuse the changes. And another side of me says, well, we can go and meet them, and we can try and negotiate, and we can try and propose solutions. And that is sort of the line that the group I'm working with has taken. The group I'm working with is made up of people who are who are hoping for peace, who are hoping to find solutions, who are hoping that the authorities will hear us out and will work with us. And I'm always very torn, because on the one hand I think that's great, and my idealistic side of me wants to believe that this is possible, and my other side feels, well, I don't want to go and talk with these people. Why should I? This is a right, and there shouldn't really be any discussion. And it takes a lot of energy to work on this and to go and talk, and I feel, well, we all putting a lot of energy into educating our children, and I don't particularly want to put energy into discussing things with the authorities. But anyway, this is sort of the general thing, and in our situation more particularly, we are facing something where the authorities want our children to go and do certain tests, and we are saying these tests make no sense in our current situation and for our children, and yeah, they just make no sense and they will prove nothing. And we just don't want these tests, and it's hard to know what is the wisest course of action. It's hard to know, whether we continue resisting and we just refuse, whether we just play along and do something which we see makes absolutely no sense and might actually turn against us, because it probably will show not very good results, because our children, anyway, for various reasons. It's just hard. I'm just basically telling you that, we in a dilemma as to, what is best. Do you compromise, or do you, is it better to compromise, or is it better to just stand firm and stand our ground and risk, I don't know, what, that's the hard thing to determine, is what level of risk are we taking, and what exactly might happen. So this is I'm irritated about this, because I feel I shouldn't be wasting energy on this, and I shouldn't have to prove that our children are I mean, we know our children are doing well, and it's really in our interest that our children are doing well, because we want them to succeed more than anybody else in the world, I guess. So I get very irritated to have to prove that I'm doing a good job. So anyway, this is what's kind of bugging me tonight and distracting me from everything else. And I guess this is a situation we all encounter, whether we're homeschooling or not, whether we're building a business online or not, whatever situation, there's always times in our lives when it's hard to know what is the best course of action. And sometimes we take a certain line and think that's the best and it feels right, and then it turns out it wasn't really, and the other way, it works the other way around as well. I've found sometimes I thought, I shouldn't have done that, and that was probably not the best thing I could do, and then in fact it ended up turning out okay. So I guess we can only just do what feels right. There's a little heart. Thank you. So my conclusion is I guess we can only do what feels right for us at a certain given time. Hey, there you go. There's Martin. And go along with what feels right, and just see what happens next. So I guess this is it. I'll stop now. Bye, Martin. Thank you for watching. Anybody who watches this on the replay, please let me know. But give me a little hashtag replay. If you liked it, like it. If you loved it, love it. Anything else you're not allowed to post. Okay, thank you. Good night. See you tomorrow.